everybody. This is Matthew from Nerd News Today here at Toy Fair 2023. I'm here at Trick or Treat Studios, and I'm here with Anthony from Trick or Treat Studios. Hey,
nice
Anthony.
to meet you guys.
Thanks
My
for
name's
having
Anthony.
us.
I'm the director of sales for Trick or Treat Studios. And what we're going to do is we're just kind of run you through our booth here. We haven't had Toy Fair in 3 years, as we were mentioning, Matthew, but we're pretty excited about some of the new figures that we got coming out. Also some things that you guys haven't seen in real person or on video. So we'll run through this really quick. So here we'll start off with our life-size Trick or Treat Sam. We're looking at right around a 200 to 250, I'd say maybe 400 retail value, right around there. But he's brand new, he's got prototype, he's unpainted as of right now.
And what is the final height on that guy?
What was that, I'm sorry?
What's the final height going to be on this guy?
This is going to be it, right here.
Okay.
So it's life size, right? I mean, Sam in the movie is very small.
So he's like about 2.5 feet, I think?
Yep.
Okay.
This is our Saw Billy puppet prop. This is the deluxe version, so he will, his eyes light up, and he does make, do you want to play a game, things like that, so he speaks. So he's going to be right around $500 retail. Up here, we got our brand new magnet line. So we have them there out of the packaging and in the packaging.
These are classic Tim Jacobus illustrations.
Yeah. So we just reacquired the Goosebumps license after having it, not having it for the past, 2 or 3 years now. So we're excited to put out some of the original designs that we had currently. So we had the Haunted Mask, Haunted version 2. We also had the Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns. And then we also do have them in a vacuum form material there.
You got that nice looking Slappy right there.
Yeah.
That's cool. Now these look amazing.
Yeah. So these are going to be our 5-inch Build-A-Figure Goosebumps. So it's going to be a lot like our House of a Thousand Corpses figures if you have already purchased any of those, where you basically have to purchase one of each of the figures to get a part for your Build-A-Figure for the entire line.
And which one of these is the Build-A-Figure?
From what I understand, I believe it's that Slappy right there.
It's going to be Slappy. Okay,
Yeah.
Of course it's going to be Slappy.
Yeah. But I think we are working on, we're still working on which one we do want to build. So keep in mind that we will announce that when the mass announcement goes out for this particular line.
Yeah, very cool.
Down here we have our 1/6 scale Sam Trick or Treat figure, which came out this year. Everything there you see is included. It's $200 retail value.
And do you recall what his articulation is like?
Yeah, so it's full articulation in the hands. I believe you can even move the feet as well. It's similar to our 1/6 scale action figures, where you can move the arms and actually the elbows will move as well.
I love all the little fine details you have in this guy.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Right down to the street,
Yeah.
gutter, all that stuff. This is a brand new here. We got basically a 3 3/4 action figure for Trick or Treat. Comes with all the scales. This is we're looking at right around a $19.99 to $24.99 retail value, and we're pretty stoked about that.
Apologies to everybody, because sometimes focusing through glass can be a little difficult. But take my word for it, I can see it. The details are amazing, and hopefully you guys can see it just as nicely. We got the murder lollipops and everything, and the sack.
Down here we have our Evil Dead Book of the Dead prop, which we had for a long time now, with real pages, real artwork designs. In here we have our Good Guys Talking Board, which comes out later this year. People are pretty stoked about. Right here, I'll point out, this is our con exclusive Halloween 45 exclusive figure that we put out for the H45, which is actually running concurrently with New York Toy Fair back in Pasadena, California. We only made 500 of the green coveralls Myers figures. We brought a couple out here just to kind of show the packaging and things like that for those that are interested in purchasing that at Halloween in 45. We will have a limited amount on our website to purchase directly on our, but it won't be much. So we're only making 500 of these green coverall variants.
Get them while you can.
Yeah. Here's our Captain Spaulding 12-inch figure. It will be clothed. It will be sculpted, no clothes. So it's going to be a lot like our 5-inch figures, but on a larger scale. You can see here, if you're looking at Dr. Satan, Captain Spaulding, Otis Driftwood, they'll be a lot like that where they're painted. But yeah, we're excited. I mean, our Captain Spaulding figure, we do really, really well with him. We put him out before the Build-A-Figure actually started. So if you see here, if you guys aren't familiar with our Build-A-Figure line, you have the Dr. Satan, you have Dr. Satan twice, there's Baby, Otis Driftwood, the Professor, and then you also have the torso in the collector's case to Tiny. And each one of these figures, other than Captain Spaulding, has a piece of Tiny in them to build him in the collector's case.
Very cool. Now, what is down here? This is Haunt?
This is our Haunt 3 3/4 action figure. Haunt came out on, I believe, on Netflix. I want to say could have got a limited theatrical release, but it's a great, great movie, and we put out doubles of them. So down here you have Ghost, Zombie, Vampire, Witch, and also you have the Devil and Clown.
Check out Children of the Corn also over here.
Children of the Corn, yep. Isaac and Malachi, and then also you have Jacob and Dr. Death from Candy Corn.
Lots of corn toys coming from Trick or Treat Studios.
Yeah.
Corn. All right. You got some Mortal Kombat stuff too. This looks
yeah.
great.
The Mortal Kombat, these are actually some of our best sellers. This is the Shao Kahn helmet. You have the Scorpion, and also the Sub-Zero. And believe it or not, some people were using it as COVID masks back in the day. So
I would totally have worn that, yeah.
We got GI Joe ornaments, Cobra Commander. We also have the helmet here, which I know you guys can see that it's really shiny and reflecting on the front, but you can actually see through this mask on the other side, but
Really?
nobody can see your face.
That's amazing. That's so cool.
So it's really, really great for collectors that love GI Joe, cosplay, people like that are taking part in that. So we're actually well known for our masks. And Halloween and Party Expo, which is in January in Las Vegas, we come out with a lot of our new costuming line. But this year we actually brought a wide variety of different masks that we do carry, including some of the newer things like Kiss, which is going to be an injection material. You have the Exorcist Reagan mask, and also you have David from the Lost Boys.
Yeah, that looks so good.
All right. Some of these other things that we just have are designs that we put out. We came out with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre mask that we didn't have the past couple of years, but we did acquire the license back. So we're excited to have those.
I love your Captain Kirks over here.
Yeah, so we got a Boogeyman. This is our Boogeyman Halloween 1 mask. And we also have the Halloween original OG Myers mask.
Very awesome.
All right. Moving over here, show you guys some of the new versions of the Texas Chainsaw Massacres that we put out. This is our remake mask here. We did a whole new revamp of this. We did come out with it a couple years ago, but the new paint job collectors are starting to love. We also, same thing with the Pretty Woman and also the Leatherface killing mask.
If YouTube doesn't demonetize me for all these mangled faces, I'd be shocked. Speaking of, there's Terrifier.
There's Terrifier, yeah.
Now we're definitely
Terrifier is
demonetized.
a huge, huge license right now. We're selling thousands and thousands of these masks. Anything Terrifier right now, 5-inch scale, 3 3/4, 1/6 scale is big. So we're really happy with the way the Terrifier is, and David's awesome. The guy who is actually the actor for Terrifier, we correspond with him all the time about different things, and nothing but good things to say about him. So let's go back here. We'll start over here.
Okay.
So we have our Day of the Dead 5-inch action figures.
Are these debuting at the show?
Yes, they're debuting.
All
Yep.
right.
Everything that you see here, except for a few figures here, is debuting at the show.
These are really great sculpts. Oh, that bub is perfect. So this is kind of a surprise to see. I don't think too many folks have done this franchise in toy form before, right?
No.
I love the rooted hair as well on that guy.
Yeah, great detail. All of our sculptors and people that are putting out these action figures for us, we consider them the best in the business.
And,
we really like with everything that they've come out with. They've been working really, really hard to get some of these new action figures moving, and we're just glad to see them coming to fruition here at New York Toy Fair.
Now I can't help but notice a placeholder over here. Have we missed somebody in action?
There probably one's missing in action, I'm sure. Yeah, we're waiting on a few things to come in. There's some things that did not make it on the first run, but it looks like we'll have some more stuff coming through later today.
All right.
So drop in and see what other goodies have made the shelves. So here we got the True Romance figures, Drexel, Alabama, Clarence, and the Mentor.
So we got Drexel on this side. Got Alabama over here. And again, folks, this is one of the problems with Toy Fair is there's so many shiny things happening that's hard to get focused sometimes, but take my word for it. These guys are very much in focus in real life.
See if I can help you out here.
Unfortunately, it's also, there's like a trillion people moving around, but oh, okay, well, that's a game changer. Okay, now we're playing with power. It wasn't for all the people behind us to be even perfect, but yeah. All right, so those are looking beautiful as well, but this is what I'm super excited about seeing. You guys have Toxic Crusaders.
Yep.
That's how I first found out about Trick or Treat Studios, and I'm so happy to see you guys are expanding the line.
Yeah, and the packaging here for the Toxie is huge. It's actually on its way right now in a boat, but you can see here that the packaging is phenomenal. Sam First did a really, really good job on this. And it's for a great price. I want to say it's only $24.99.
I think that's what it is.
And you get everything here in this Toxie figure.
And that includes the slime, just like the original Playmates one, too. Which is amazing that you got all that detail in there. Look at that Punim. So that's Toxie, but you also have Dr. Killamoff, who was part of that initial wave.
Yep.
Which looks, again, beautiful. Great job here with some new accessories, I think. I don't believe this little head over here was part of it, right, in the original toys?
Mm-mm.
So that's a brand new piece. But more importantly, you guys are trying to finish the line, I would say, because there's a Vaughn for the first time. And is this based on the Henze or Varner sculpt?
You know, I'm not 100% sure. I will have to check in with Justin on that. They're the ones that did the sculpt. But yeah, check in with Justin on some of the other things. He may be able to add some value to you, or even Alex Ray. He'll be able to kind of move some along, because they're the ones that have designed a lot of this stuff. Right? I'm the director of sales. I'm the one that's putting this out, making sure everybody knows about it, is excited for it. So it's really good to see people with the Toxic Crusaders and how they've really come out. We've sold quite a bit of those Toxic Crusaders Toxie figures already, so I can't imagine, they won't be picked up by everybody else.
Oh yeah, Mayor Grody looking great as well. So wow, perfect line. Cannot wait to see it continue to grow. And down here we have some other new guys as well.
So right down here we have some stuff from our Chaney Entertainment. Obviously Wolfman down here lost an arm, but we're going to have to go ahead and put that on.
It'll grow back.
Hopefully when the sun comes down. Here we have Wolfman, right, from Chain Entertainment. We also have the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I don't think he's had a figure before at all.
No, I don't think so either, no.
And he's celebrating his 100-year anniversary this year, we should add as well.
Yeah.
And
these are all glued on. So down here you have Chaney, Phantom of the Opera.
That looks really good. Now, we know also, we just saw earlier a live tour of NECA. They're doing some Chaney stuff as well, but you guys can absolutely give NECA a run for your money with these sculpts and this detail. And I love the additional head too. Great touch. Oop.
From Beast of Blood, we have the Beast here. Which is going to be a fully clothed action figure. As well as Shock Monster, which was part of our Mayberry Monsters line. Justin actually was one of the co-founders of the company. The Shock mask is what we also own the copyright to. We've put out an action figure for him. It was actually one of the first masks we ever created for the company. So we're really excited to bring that figure back to life here at New York Toy Fair. We got Scared to Death 3 3/4 action figures. And then down here, we finally have our Reagan statue, which everybody's been looking forward to seeing. We have a number of different statues in our line. In particular, the Ghost of Halloween. We did put out a Universal Monsters Frankenstein statue, but the detail on this Reagan is phenomenal. So we're really excited to kind of debut and show what she brings to the table here at New York Toy Fair.
Yeah, that is gruesome looking.
Great base.
Yeah, beautiful detail there. And
Here's our Pumpkinhead Scream Greats line. Scream Greats line is our basically our newer version of it's an 8-inch action figure, which is a little bit different. Some folks are like, oh, I don't know about the scale, but you know, we really feel like it's the Killer Klowns action figures, 8-inch scales, and our Michael Myers right now are doing really, really well online. And I think it's going to be a scale that really takes off for some of these collectors, especially people that are looking for really good sculpts, really good paint job at a really affordable price.
yeah.
So we have the Cheapers Creepers line here, and also the Pumpkinhead, which we released at I want to say at the E version of a New York Toy Fair a few years back. But this is our painted scale, and he is on its way, working on, I think, at a later release date for 2023.
Okay. And right below that, we have Killer Klowns from Outer Space.
Yeah.
They are popular this year at Toy Fair.
They are. So we put out
Also
Shorty, Slim, and Fatso 8-inch action figures, and now you have the new ones here in this line. So we're really excited about these. Anything Killer Klowns right now is huge. Mass costumes, props, action figures. It's all been great for us, and we're really happy to have keep building on that license.
I just had to get another shot of this.
Yeah.
That just looks so good. And then finally, in this cabinet, we have...
Yeah, so
Gore
these are some of the 8-inch action figures that we put out already the past year as far as releasing them, but they will be shipping either later this year or early next year. You got Moto Hell, Farmer Vincent, you got Jacob from Candy Corn, you got Candyman, and also you have your Myers Scream Great. So these are the blue coveralls that I was talking about earlier. The Halloween 45 exclusive does have green coveralls, so it's a little bit different.
I can't get over this Tony Todd, though.
I know, it's fantastic. Moving on over here, we got our Return of the Living Dead Tarman in a 5-inch scale, which we're releasing. You have the Barrel, which we have already come out with and announced, but that should be shipping out soon, which is our 1/6 scale. Also, you have your 1/6 scale Tarman, which we have released and have started shipping already the past year and a half or so. And it's really taken off. The details on the Tarman is just fantastic. We're really excited with the way they've come out. Brains.
Now this over here got my attention.
Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre dinner scene play set with Grandpa and Sally. So it's, we're really happy with the way this came out. A lot of detail went into place with making this, chairs, table, all of that stuff. We're going to be selling a Leatherface 5-inch figure over here on the left-hand side, and then the rest of them here will come together in a set.
Which is such a cool set. Horror fans are going to eat this up.
Oh, yeah.
Pun intended. Hey, look, Terrifier.
Yeah, I mentioned a little bit about Terrifier in the mask section, but we got some new stuff coming out. You got our Terrifier ornament there that you're looking at. Art the Clown Terrifier 2. It's a little different version of him. We also have the version of him with the glasses, the flower glasses there. And then everybody's been really excited for any type of pale girl costumes there on the left-hand side. We put out a costume for her that will be shipping later this month. But the Terrifier line, like I said, has just been fantastic, and we're really excited to just keep putting out more and more stuff for fans and keep that license moving. We really think it's going to turn out to be a classic license. They're going to do more and more movies, so we'll keep that moving along. Here's our Terrifier 12-inch action figure, which will be sculpted close. Everything will be painted there. This is our 12-inch figure, Terrifier.
I love the way you got him posed here.
Yeah. And he does come with different hands so that he can hold the saw instead.
Oh, perfect.
Up here we have our Texas chainsaw, which actually turns on and makes noise.
Oh, boy.
So I want to say the chain does move. Let me just see if the battery is on.
This is why you should never make Anthony mad. That's really cool.
So that'll be coming out actually, I want to say early 2024, maybe late 2023. But for only an $80 value, it's definitely worth it.
That's fun. And another ornament as well of a Leatherface. But
this has been getting quite a bit of news here, some of our GWAR figures.
yeah, this I actually heard about in another group, and I was just like very curious about this. Especially, I'm in a Mythic Legions group, people are wondering if they were going to be in scale or not. And I could say, well, they might not be like in a 7-inch scale. They definitely can be like little murder orcs or little murder goblins you can have running around. But
yeah.
As far as the actual band, though, GWAR, this is nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, so from what I understand, we're going to be doing a Build-A-Figure for the main singer of the band. So if you collect all of them, you'll get a piece of each of him, and an arm, a leg, and then a torso, things like that to build him together. So
these guys have been long overdue for action figures, and they look so good together.
The detail on all the weapons too, I don't know if you can see down here, is just great. We're really happy with the way this came out.
I'm happy with the way it came out too, Anthony.
All right, so here's our 1/6 scale Leatherface action figures here. So you have the remake, the 2003 remake Leatherface. Here you have the Leatherface 3 in the middle.
Look at those chainsaws. Look at the size of that chainsaw. That's
Massive.
Yeah, it really is. Screen accurate, I would assume, yeah?
Yeah. And then the Leatherface 2.
These
will be coming out later this year, for sure. These are at around a $200 retail value.
Right.
But the details all the way from the the clothes, from the feet up, it's just fantastic. Like, it's every time I look at these, it's just like, man, I want to buy them. I want them for my own. Down here we have the trick-or-treaters with the different heads, different hands. We put this out. This is actually shipping right now. This is a $300 retail value. But we recently acquired the Dawn Post lights for everything. So we do have the rights for the Skull Witch and Pumpkin, just not the Halloween 3 for 2024. So we will be able to put out figures. They just will be a little bit different packaging, things like that. All right. Here we have our Ghost Papa 2. This is being released here at New York Toy Fair for the first time. No one's seen this action figure yet. All the way from the robe to the new hands to the staff to the hat. I mean, they did a really, really great job on it, and I think Ghost fans will be excited about it for its release.
Absolutely. Now, this is what I'm excited for also. Hammer Horror is getting a lot of representation this year.
Yeah, so you got the Curse of Frankenstein here in a 1/6 scale figure. And then you also have the Christopher Lee Dracula on the left-hand side here. We're thinking about a limited release on these. Not sure what the count will be, but
no pun intended.
We are excited about it, and yeah, no pun intended. But we're excited about putting these out for fans of Hammer Horror, and even Dracula fans in general. It's a great collector's piece for those that are enjoy that line. Love the teeth on that. It's great.
I mean, these both look really great.
All right, here. So we have our much anticipated Dr. Loomis figure from 1978. Everybody's been asking us about this figure, when it will be released. But now you're able to see him with clothes. I think we did put out a prototype that was unpainted. before, but you also can see that he has his gun in his hand and things like that. So really happy with the way this came out. This is going to be a really, really hot seller.
And then over here we have Halloween 2007. Michael
Halloween,
Myers.
yep, this is Rob Zombie's Halloween. So this is an unpainted prototype in development stage right now, but we're looking to put this out for 2024. But you have the head, you have the hands, all the different hands, the knife here, and also you have this Myers tombstone.
So that headstone is going to be part of it?
It's either going to be part of it or it's going to be separate. We're working on the details right now on that. So,
And then, as if you didn't have enough Halloween for you Halloween lovers out there, this is a Halloween for everybody.
yeah, so we have Halloween 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Halloween kills and 2018 1/6 scale action figures, fully clothed. So much articulation in these figures as well. Can pop off the hands, replace them so that he can hold various different weapons and things like that. But the details on them are just fantastic, including the Halloween kills at the very bottom there. We're really happy with the way these have come out on the left-hand side. Yeah.
Now, it's one thing seeing them in the movie, but seeing them up close in toy form, I should say, you can really appreciate all the details so much more
Absolutely, yeah.
that you don't see when they're chasing around people in the dark. Like, I never realized just how haggard the 2018 version looked, too. It's like he's tired of killing people, too.
And this is our Halloween 1978 hidden movement game that we put out with. We actually have a booth over in the 6600 aisle, which is our gaming booth, which we come out with a bunch of different licensed games. But one person plays the part of Michael Myers in that game and is basically stalking other players to try to kill them.
Huh.
So you're working together to try to get try to get keys and kids that have been kidnapped, get them in the cars and move out. So we're really excited about some of the new games that we got coming out with. But that's our booth. We're really happy that you guys stopped by. Thank you very much. And you can find us at trickortreatstudios.com. All our social media is Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of that stuff. Just go ahead and search us, follow us, and get all of the updates for the upcoming releases.
All right, well, thank you so much, Anthony, for this really awesome tour. You guys have a lot of great stuff.
Yeah.
You'll be getting a lot of my money very, very soon.
Thanks, Matthew.
Right,
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And again, folks, this is Matthew here at Nerd News Today. This is the Trick or Treat Studios booth. Stay tuned, though, because Toy Fair is not over. There's plenty more videos coming out very soon, so stick around for everything else we got coming. And we'll see you guys in a bit.